No! No! That is not... Sure, that is not Oden. Yo, Hegassen here, aka Tom Fidzy, with One Piece Manga Chapter 1007, my live reaction and review. I've heard that this is a very hype chapter, and to absolutely stay away from Wednesday onwards, to stay away from social media, because there's something in here that you do not want to get spoiled. It kind of got spoiled a little bit. I think it's something to do with that mysterious figure that we saw with Kinemon. I don't know anything about it other than that. So excited to get into this chapter called Mr. Raccoon Dog. So the hype is around a Chopper chapter, is it? Okay. And the hype is already starting pretty strong because we got Caesar on the front cover. Not a cover page story, but on the front cover. Caesar is kind of like my unofficial mascot. He's the character that I picked to represent. That was my little profile picture down there. And he's got a bunch of penguins. Caesar giving penguin children gas-filled balloons. Okay, cool. Well, good to see that Caesar is still in the, in the One Piece spectrum, still being a reference, because we never found out what happened to him, did we? Caesar, after Whole Cake Island. I do like his character. I wonder, I imagine maybe he's probably on his way back to Vegapunk, or maybe he stopped by to see Judge, fellow scientists who was also in a little bit of trouble in Whole Cake. But it'd be interesting to know how Caesar got out of Whole Cake Island and where he is now. Gangster Gastino. We know we didn't go with Capone. So let's have a look at these penguins. Senso. They've all got different things on their head. Senso. I don't know what that means. One's got headphones, so it could be Germa. But one's got a baseball cap with BB. Blackbeard. Is Caesar getting captured by Blackbeard? Or are these just random hats that mean nothing? Normally there's always clues in there. Okay, so one's got headphones, could be Germa. One's got BB, could be Blackbeard. Hey, maybe he went with Judge and then Blackbeard captured the Germa and Caesar. Who knows? Let's get into the very hype chapter. Here we go. Page 1, and we are in the commotion with Hyogoro. Remember, last time the swords were coming down on Hyogoro. They were going to kill him because he was getting overtaken by the Ice Oni virus, and I was like, no way, he's going to catch it, he's going to stop it. And so let's see what happens. Obviously it's called Raccoon Dog, so I'm pretty sure Chopper's in that mix now. Maybe we're going to get Chopper versus Hyogoro the Flower. That would be very hype indeed. Performance floor inside the dome. I don't believe it. Virtually all the captains of the Oniwabanshu and the Mini Waragami are down. Damn, Hyogoro cleaned the floor. These fodder characters, thought we might get to see a lot more of them in this skirmish, but no, still kind of just background fodder characters. Dai Koku, Kazi Kagi, where are the catfish? What happened to the giant catfish? Commander Hoti, and then that big spotty guy in the background. So that's the power of the legendary Yakuza, huh? Oh, we got Scratchman and Pooh here. He resisted the effects of the Ice Oni, but still used its power. I think I think I can see why people feared Wano so much. And then here we go. We're going back over it. Boss Hyogoro. You got the katana going in. He's going in without regret. Don't waste time. Yatapi. Empty your mind. If I turn into an Oni... I know, boss. I know. Just give me a moment. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Oh, it's okay. There is a little bit of hesitation. Boss Yatapi. Sob. We got the woman. She's turned away. She's crying. Of course he's struggling. That man is like a father to us all. Do it now, Sugoro. I can't hold on either. Oh no! The cat one as well is falling to the effects. And the guy who had the creepy face and the kind of the paper hat hair, he's gonna cut down the cat guy. I can't hold on either. There's no saving me at this point. Don't let me hurt you after I turn. Boss Omasa! Is Chopper gonna swoop in and save the day? Okay, we're still back. Next page, we're still all in the action. Damn it, isn't there any way we can make it in time? Is that medicine ready yet? Mr. Raccoon Dog. Once again, this floor and all the people on it are being ravaged by the Ice Oni. And Queen is just up there with a cigarette, just chilling. Help us, Master Queen. Why must we suffer? How are they not turned against him? Why do you have to do this from our own boss's virus? Why do we have to... Oh, why do we have to die from our own boss's virus? What? Says Queen. And he's gone into dinosaur form and jumped down there. Shut up, you nobodies. What? Oh, they're definitely going to turn now. Ice Oni is my masterpiece. In a sense, I made it just for you. You pleasures, you already gambled on a chance to gain power and failed. Your dead weight that does nothing but laugh. And there they are all laughing. Even though they're being shouted at, there they are all laughing. Hey, that's messed up. Ha! You waiters, there's no more shipments of smile fruits coming to us. You've lost your chance to gain power. So, okay, so the pleasures and the waiters, right? Surely they're going to turn. We can see them there. They're just shocked. You'll be waiting forever. So if there's any way you layabouts will ever be useful to this almighty crew, it's by becoming Oni in your last moment and letting your death serve a glorious purpose. Huh? Says one of the people. That just sounds like you're telling us to die. And there's a really quite a cool shot of Queen in dinosaur form smiling. That's exactly what I'm saying. We can always find more soldiers. Oh, they're so going to turn, right? They're so going to turn. The Chopper army. We've got the Otama army building of... Because, yeah, Queen doesn't know right now that all of the smiles are being... All of the gifters are being turned against Kaido. And then, you know, he's like, oh, we don't need you. We don't need the waiters. We don't need the pleasures. You lot are fodder. We've already got everyone with the powers. He doesn't know that they're being turned. Oh, that's brilliant, actually. Yeah, that's so wrong. How can you say that, says one of the pleasures. I can't believe it. There's an Ice Oni coming in the background. I gave you a chance for survival. A few of you could have used those antibodies to survive. Damn it. I'm not just gonna lay down and die. Cut down everyone who's an Ice Oni, whether friend or samurai. Yeah, they're turning. As soon as I survive this ordeal, I'm quitting this pirate crew. Queen, you just don't know what's going on elsewhere. Get your information in line. You have just thrown away your army. Remember what the Aegis Zero, CP0 were talking about? You know, there was just a few figures of the Alliance and surrounded with so many of the other figures that were the Beast Pirates. Well, now them colours are shifting. And the sides, the Alliance, looks like it's growing. Damn it, I'm just going to lay down and die. Join the other pirate crew. Oh, look at this cool guy in the background with like the with the hat. That's really cool. They may be our enemies, but their abusive system makes me sick to my stomach. Oh, so no, these are people of the Alliance. Okay, building a common ground here, a common hatred. Hey, samurai, you might think you're over there fighting the good fight or whatever, but that raccoon dog's a pirate just like us. Multiply the antibodies in this short amount of time. You're dreaming. It's impossible. Oh, obviously this is leading to like Chopper just standing up being like, I got it. Cure, mission complete. He's gonna use the antibodies on himself and make his escape. You'll be left holding the bag. No, that's just what you would do. Oh, they're calling him out. Ha! Well, see, pirates stab each other in the back. That's just our style. No, that's just your style, Queen. That's just the Beast Pirate style, the survival of the fittest. It's so obvious where all of this is going, right? Chopper's gonna... I mean, this is good for Chopper. Good moment for Chopper. I said recently in a Straw Hat video that I'm a little bit disappointed that Chopper hasn't really got moments to shine. It is disappointing here that the only moments he really gets to shine is just doing medical stuff. But... maybe he could get a fight out of this. I mean, I was saying maybe Chopper could fight enraged Hyogoro, but maybe he's going to fight Queen. Chopper versus a commander. Who knows where this is going? Boss! The guy's still holding. Don't worry, Boss Hyogoro. I'll be joining you soon. Ha! Don't rush. Take your time catching up. Farewell. He's saying, I mean, it's hard to tell because he's got big teeth, but he's dying with a smile. Hyogoro deflower. Boss, don't go. Wait! And there's Chopper. He's coming in. I got the cure. He's coming in. He's blocked the sword mid-strike. A good moment there for Chopper. And Hyogoro looks like he's fully turning. There you go. Look at his face. Look at his face on page 8 and 9. Big happy smiles. Made it just in time. Kawaii. What? Everyone's smiling. Mr. Raccoon Dog. This is really going to heat up your body. It will hurt a bit, but you're going to be fine. And what was he called? Yama, whatever, is crying. We're saved. We always knew you'd come through, Mr. Raccoon Dog. Miyagi, Tristan, hurry up. And they've got a cannon out of nowhere. They've got the squirrel girl there. We're all ready to go, Dr. Chopper. A cannon? Fire! And it's just like in Drum Island in the new Sakura Kingdom with the cherry blossom one. There is like a nuclear bomb of cure, of happiness, and it's got like Chopper's face on it. The Chopper nuclear bomb. Chopper, Phage, Nebulizer. Boom! And there's like a mist going through. Queen is now coming in. Here we go. Chopper versus a Yonko commander. What do you think you're doing, Raccoon Dog? And we can see like the ice Oni, and they're like ice Oniness is getting blasted off of them. Oh, look at that shot there. You got the tiny little chibi Chopper versus the big dinosaur queen. How hype would Monster Point Chopper versus Dinosaur Queen be? There are thousands of... I mean, if Chopper ever took down Queen, that would raise... Like, all of the years of complaining that Chopper hasn't been getting good fights, and he takes down Queen. Imagine that. Zoro fighting a Yonko, Chopper beating a commander, then Sanji. And what's Sanji doing, you know? Anyway, let's keep going. Just let my imagination run wild there for a minute. There are thousands upon thousands of warriors on this floor. It would be impossible to inject them all one by one. So I use these antibodies as a base to create my own Chopper, you genius! To create my own virus. I can stop a bad virus with a good virus instead. That's what we need right now. A good virus to stop the bad virus. I can't say the name because apparently you're not allowed to say that on YouTube because it's a bad word. What now? Okay. And using this method, I can give everyone the medicine they need in the form of a mist. And you can see them. You see the cat guy. He's looking all right. And Queen's looking a bit angry. Where did the ship doctor from a crew out of nowhere get this kind of expertise? We split up and went all over the world to train for this. They're talking about with Kuma. When Kuma sent him off for 2 years. Why would you bother to cure my guys of Ice Oni? And then Chopper looking angry at Queen. This is great because he's normally always the scared one. You know, he's always portrayed with Usopp and Nami. And here he is standing up to Queen, a Yonko commander. This is good. This is great for Chopper. You know, he's not just the mascot here, although he is in chibi form, which is a little bit annoying. You know, how can you work with those little arms? But viruses aren't meant to be used as weapons. They'll always spill out of control in the end. Very wise words from Chopper there. I don't need to take lessons in ethics from a stupid raccoon dog. And the gun is coming out of Queen's mouth. Who do you think I am? Look out, Mr. Raccoon Dog. Oh, is this where we're gonna see the people turn? Wait, yeah, because they're look out, Mr. Because they got the one horn, so they're the pleasures. I reckon Chopper's going to cure the pleasures at the end, you know. You can see that, you know, helping all of the people in Bakura Town, finding out a way to reverse the effects of the smile fruit, curing Killer. Yeah, they've stepped in. They took the blast. Pleasures, says Queen. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Huh? Meow. Yow! Haha! What are you people doing? Get out of the way, idiots. Queen, you opened your big villain mouth. And this is what happens when you open your big villain mouth. Shut up, Queen. Ha 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 ha. You nearly killed our brothers with this stunt. This raccoon dog saved our lives. We're not gonna sit still and get murdered by an insane boss. Look at this guy. With like the hair either side. We'd rather die on the side of the guy who saved our lives. Ain't that right, boys? Ah, this is awesome. Like, it's great because you have Otama is leading the gifters. You know, Otama's not like the most competent fighter that there is there, but she's now leading the gifters. And here's Chopper, you know, not the most competent fighter, even though I'd love to see Monster Point versus Queen. And he's now leading the pleasures. The sides are flipping. The sides are flipping. Oh my god, next page. 12 and 13. 12, no wonder why this was a hype chapter. 12 and 13, my wish has just come true. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Raccoon Dog. Die, Queen. Though, these morons, Queen. It was your own stupidity. Nice job, Raccoon Dog. Is that Marco? Ah, Marco's gone for the neck. He's like wrapped he's like grabbed hold of Queen's neck. Now pop him. Marco is putting his faith in Chopper. You know, the guy who was going 1-2 versus the Yonko commander has put his faith in Chopper. Thanks, Marco. I've got one other thing to say. Rumble Bull! I'm not a raccoon dog. And he slaps Queen. Fantastic. Look at that panel there. Page 13. We can... Why is everyone's going like that? We can see Chopper smacking a Yonko commander. A guy with a billion berry bounty. Chopper is smacking him. So, what does this do for the power scale? I mean, obviously he's not defeating Queen here, but, you know, hypothetical, you know, all of the people that like power scaling. So now you got Luffy beat Katakuri, and then Chopper beat a Yonko commander, and then Zoro, and then Sanji. But that's great. That is fantastic for Chopper. Literally just saying that Chopper needs another fight, and here we go. The Chopper moment, and everyone's like, Marco, everyone's shocked. The random guy, the kind of like, I'm just going to call him Weird Clown Guy. Weird Pennywise. We got all of the Yakuza bosses. Hyogoro's back to being an old man again. Oh, so, an X-Drake at the end as well. Oh, sorry. Now that they see the power of him, they fear Chopper, even Marco. Oh, that's brilliant. We're cutting away. We're cutting away. What a great two-page. I mean, even if it doesn't get to the mysterious figure thing, this is already hype. And at least we're done with the Ice Oni stuff, you know, because that was dragging on. Right, okay, so next page, 14 and 15, we are cutting away. Right Brain Tower inside the dome. We're with Yamato. Each floor of the castle has its open, spacious area under the roof. I hope it's not hurting you back there, Momonosuke. I'm hurting. I feel disgusted with myself. What? You should be happy where you are. Everyone thinks too highly of me. It's kind of cool. Momo's, you know, he's not being a pervert in this moment. He's actually thinking about other things. That's, you know, he's being a bit of a shogun here. I'm so stupid and frivolous and weak and foolish. I hate myself. They got Shinobu. No, Lord Momonosuke. You've been so brave. You're only a child, Momonosuke, and you're bearing so much. You know, you got a burden of so much. And for you, this stuff only happened like a few weeks ago. And then Yamato, she's like, huh? Something's happening with Momonosuke's side boob is on maximum showage, and whoa, the imagery, the fan art from Momonosuke has gone dragon form and is erecting out of Yamato's cleavage in dragon form. The fan art of that. I'm not brave. But he's gone dragon form. This is the first, yeah, this is the first time Yamato's seeing the dragon. And I think it's obvious where it's going to go. You know, I think Momonosuke, when he masters that dragon form, because, you know, as far as we know, even though it's an artificial, potentially, even though it's an artificial, I say potentially because, you know, who knows, could be the real dragon fruit, now that we know Kaido's is the carp. But yeah, even though it's artificial, Kaido is the carp fruit. And this is a dragon fruit, so, It would be cool if it turns out that it wasn't artificial all along and it was the real dragon fruit. That would be pretty hype. I'm not brave. What? An eel? No, Yamato, not an eel. Lord Momonosuke, says Shinobu. Guest parlor inside the... We've cut away. We cut away from the reaction there, but that was a... Yeah, I can't wait for well, I don't know if I say can't wait, but yeah, the fan art of that. Anyway, we're going over to CP0. Remember what I was saying about the board? You know, the sides are turning. Speaking of Kaido, they're still just chilling. They're still just chilling on the sidelines. Back in the days when the Navy had him held captive. So he didn't get out of... Whoa, hang on. So what, he didn't get out of God Valley? Vegapunk extracted Kaido's bloodline elements. Oh, everything I've just said, ignore it. And used them to create an artificial devil fruit. Vegapunk extracted Kaido's bloodline elements. In bold letters, bloodline elements. What's this, like Naruto stuff? Okay, the government demanded that he give them the fruit. The government demanded that he give them the fruit, but he was never happy with the results and considered it a failure. He had it stored at Park Hazard ever since then. The government demanded that he give them the fruit. Ah, yeah, okay. So Vegapunk took... Man, it would have been so good if Momonosuke had an artificial devil fruit. I should have just kept reading instead of theorizing. But it's kind of cool that it's gone straight into it, actually. Because you got you thinking on that page. And then they reveal some stuff. Bloodline elements. That's so weird. But Kaido's fruit is a carp fruit. So maybe Vegapunk then just took just the dragon elements of the carp fruit? He had it stored at Punk Hazard. Why are you bringing that up now? Punk Hazard was demolished in that explosion. Well, let's hope the fruit got blown up when that happened. But according to G5's report, one of the labs there was still functioning at the time. I was just thinking to myself, thank goodness it was only a failure. Okay, yeah, it's hyping up. Even if it's not a real devil fruit, it's hyping up the fact that Momonosuke's fruit is powerful. You know, potentially more powerful than Kaido's, because Kaido's is the carp, and then this one seems to just extract the pure dragon of it. Along with Kaido's bloodline elements, whatever that means. Like what, like natural inherent powers in there? The fact that he could maybe be like an Oni or something? That means Momonosuke has a little bit of Kaido inside of him as well. Maybe Kaido could sense that when he was holding Momonosuke. No, he can't have, because that was Momonosuke got the devil fruit afterwards. Maybe he will sense it if they meet. Interesting. Yeah, a little bit of Kaido's in Momonosuke. Cool. Right. Wait, what? Page 16 and 17. Okay. Let's ignore what I just saw on page 17 for the moment. Treasure... That's the problem with these double page. Treasure repository behind the tower. Oh, we're in Kinemon's room. Who tended to us? They all, Kinemon's standing up. And they're all sitting up. I don't know. Karamatsu's got some bandages. I feel as though I saw, but it must have been a dream, because it couldn't possibly be true. Sir Luffy's group is engaging with Kaido for now. The battle still rages all over the island. We must go. There is still time left in us to spend. Just look at you. You've gone through hell. And there we can see a silhouette. And there on page 17, I've missed you. You're so much older now. Says, and everyone's shocked. All of the 9 Red Scabbards are shocked. And Kinemon says, Lord Oden. No. That is not shocked. That is not Oden. Okay, that's the last page. Next chapter hits March 28th, which is a break. That is not Oden. Because that is not Oden. I don't believe you, Oda. I'm not falling for it. We saw in the other chapter, we saw Kinemon and we saw somebody else in the room, and that person was way smaller than Kinemon. That was like a normal size person, very petite, looked quite feminine. It was obviously probably a woman. You know, we were speculating it was either going to be Toki, Osuru, Hiyori, or some Hawkins maybe, and some people Enel, but it's definitely not Enel. It was a woman in there. It was not giant Oden, who was massive. I mean, we see him busting through the door there. Is he tall enough? It's hard to tell. Is he tall enough? Oden was a massive guy. I mean, Kinemon is massive already, and then Oden was massive on top of that. That's not Oden. That's not Oden. I don't believe you. There was a small person in the room. There was a small... And they didn't have the disc head. No, the disc hair. They didn't have the big ropes. I mean, this person has just come in the room. So it's possible it was Toki. And Oden was just outside the room. And then now Toki's outside the room. And now Oden's come in. And that Toki brought them forward in time. But Oden got shot in the head and boiled. I don't believe it's Oden. That's a fake. That's a fake. That's like Bon Clay. That's Bon Clay. I mean, it's not, but because Bon Clay's in jail. I mean, that would be hype, but it's not. It's a fake. It's like it's Onimaru. It's Gyukimaru, the fox that can transform, right? It's Gyukimaru. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. If it's not, I mean, we don't know if Osuru or Hiyori have any devil fruit powers, but if they do, I doubt it. Could it be Toki brought Oden forward in time? Maybe. But then why not tell anyone until now? Why not, why not do that at the start? Why not, she went back to the boiling pot and brought him, and then took his body out, healed him, and then brought him forward. You'd think she'd send a messenger to tell everyone to make sure that the plan, that doesn't feel right to me. Hawkins, maybe he made a really realistic straw puppet. No. Kanjuro? Maybe that's a drawing of Kanjuro's. Could be, but Kanjuro just got his ass handed to him. It's gotta be the fox. It's gotta be the fox and Gyukimaru. That's the only possibility, unless Hiyori has some kind of devil fruit, or Toki brought. They're the option. It's the fox. Toki brought Oden forward, which doesn't make sense. Or Hiyori has a devil fruit, or somebody else has some kind of transformation devil fruit. I don't believe that's Oden. Because if it is Oden, first of all, that's like him just turning up and being like, here you go, I'm here to win the fight. And it's another character that should be dead and is back alive, you know? If that's the case, you know, just have Whitebeard walk in the room. Just have Ace walk in the room, you know? It's not Oden. It's not Oden. I think it's Gyukimaru. Or Onimaru the fox. I mean, if it is Oden, that is gonna be hype. It's absolutely gonna be hype. But why would you not tell the Alliance that Oden is gonna turn up for the raid and to fight Kaido? And why would he not be straight up on the roof fighting? I mean, it'd be great for Luffy to meet Oden. It'd be great for Yamato to meet Oden. And for Momonosuke, you know, to be like brave again. But the fact that in the last page, Momonosuke was like, I'm not brave, and there was this whole big deal about him not being brave, and they're being like, you are brave, and then he turns into the dragon, busts out of Yamato's cleavage, and then they're talking about the devil fruit, and they're like, oh, I hope that devil fruit got destroyed, because, you know, hinting that it's very powerful. So, you know, it'd be great for Momonosuke to have his big kind of fighting moment. And then if Oden just turns up, it's just like, here's Oden, and everything's easy and resolved. Yeah. I think it's a fake out. We're on a break. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. What do you think? Who do you think this is? Is it Bon Clay? Is it Bon Clay? Onimaru. My money's on Onimaru. I want to know what you guys think. Because I've been off. I mean, obviously this is the thing that told, you know, everyone was like, do not look. It wasn't Chopper slapping Queen, and that was probably a big part of it. It was definitely this thing here that was the one that, don't look at the spoilers. So now I'm going to go on social media and see what other people are thinking. What's the general consensus on Onimaru? And that's it. Yeah, that's the end. That's the end. What a cheeky end, Oda. What a cheeky end, you know? How am I going to review this? How am I going to review this reveal, Oda? Because I don't believe you. I don't believe you that it's Oden. And if it is Oden, I'm never, ever, ever going to believe that anyone's ever dead in One Piece. I mean, already with Pound, I was like, there. If Oden is alive, I'm just not going to believe anything. There'd be no stakes for any characters. I will literally believe that Ace could walk in the room at any moment. If that is Oden. The real Oden. Man. What a twist. It's got me smiling. It's got me smiling, and it's going to get people talking and hyped. But I don't believe you, Oda. I don't believe you, Oda, that is Oden. And what are we going to get on the 28th? Are we going to jump back to the reveal of this? Or are we now going to have to wait another few weeks, and now we're going to cut back to the roof to get the hybrid form Kaido that we've been waiting for? Like, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel. It's funny. It's funny now, but if it is Oden, I'm smiling because it's going to be hype. But I don't think I'll be happy. It'd be like, it'd be like if Whitebeard or Roger just came back alive, you know? Let the past be dead. Oden's story was kind of nicely wrapped up. He put his faith in his scabbards. He put his faith in other people. He put his faith in the prophecy of, you know, like Luffy returning. And he passed on his will. He didn't pass on himself. He passed on his will to carry over and finish the fight. And that's a nice story. Not, I'm going to come back and finish the job myself. You know? Yeah, anyway, cool hype with Momonosuke. hyping up that we are probably going to see some developments in his devil fruit, I think, and that he's probably going to be very powerful. I've kind of been theorizing for a while that if Momonosuke ever gets really angry, maybe we will see that next stage of that dragon. It won't just kind of be chibi; it will get a bit bigger. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that you've got CP0 kind of shaking a little bit, and I like the fact that it's a little bit of Kaido in Momonosuke too. That's really interesting. He if he does get powers, they're the powers of the guy that killed his father. If he's dead, I mean, the next page kind of puts that into question. But the highlight of the chapter was "I'm not a raccoon dog." That is the hype bit. That was amazing because Chopper needed this. Chopper absolutely needed this. And now we can actually say Chopper versus Queen. Queen has been thrown around so much as to who Queen is going to fight. And out of nowhere, Chopper versus Queen. Jack is on his way as well to the 9 Red Scabbards, and they're all healed. So, who's Sanji going to fight? Who is Sanji going to fight? It's interesting. I love that shot of Chopper. I'm not a raccoon dog because he's like doing it almost so casually as well. Great for Chopper. I mean, his nuclear bomb cloud was a bit silly, but that's One Piece logic. That's fine. He had to do the cure. But I love how Chopper has now kind of built his own little army in a way. And the forces of Kaido's crew is, it's being turned against him. One of them is questionable ethics with Otama, and the other one is genuine, like, I do a good thing, and they're doing a good thing back and helping out. They're turning sides of their own will. So that's really cool. I really like that stuff. It's always kind of happens in One Piece, doesn't it? Where, they kind of build up more and more like little alliances and stuff. So that's really cool. That's really good for Chopper. He's kind of getting like a God Usopp-esque moment here, Yeah, that's great. And I really like the fact that Marco was like, now pop him. Marco, the Whitebeard doctor, the current, like, with Whitebeard gone, the current strongest of that crew, is kind of like acknowledging Chopper there. He let Chopper do the doctoring, even though he helped a little bit with the flames. He let Chopper do the doctoring, and then he let Chopper get the smack on. So that's really awesome. Marco and Chopper. One doctor passing on the legacy to another. I like that. And X-Drake was there to see it. We don't see a Pooh in that moment. I guess the big question now is how loyal is Apu going to remain? He's probably going to turn. I think all of the supernova will eventually turn. I don't think there will ever be a fully enemy supernova. I mean, apart from obviously Blackbeard, but like the non-Blackbeard group. So yeah, I think the big question now is, will Apu turn? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are regarding Chopper versus Queen as well. Do you think this fight is going to continue, or do you think it was just that one slap? Do you think Chopper could take Queen with help, with the pleasure, not maybe solo, but with the people there? Do you think Chopper could command that? I doubt Marco will stay around. And how do you feel about the Devil Fruit reveal stuff with Momonosuke? Would you have liked it if it was a real Devil Fruit? Or do you like this twist on it being related to Kaido? What do you think the bloodline elements is about? To me, that just sounds very Naruto, doesn't it? The inherited abilities kind of a thing. Bloodline elements. Okay, interesting. I feel like we've heard that before, maybe in passing. Was that like to do with Devil Fruits before? Vegapunk extracted Kaido's bloodline elements and used them to create an artificial Devil Fruit. yeah, let me know if I'm missing anything. I mean, I'm sure the Library of Horrors post will give all that information anyway. But what a great chapter! What a great chapter! I was thoroughly enjoying it, thoroughly smiling all the way. I don't know how I feel about that last page because I just feel like Oda's lying to us with that. I feel like Oda's lying to that. High percentage chance for me that is Onimaru. Like, I'd say a good 80%. 80%, 70, 80% that is Onimaru. Or Bon Clay. But, yeah. Gold tier chapter. Fantastic. You got me smiling. You got me hyped for the next chapter. And I'm no doubt going to be talking about this loads over the next few weeks. And if it turns out it is Oden, then I don't know how I am going to feel. But it's definitely going to get people talking. And that is always one of the best parts about One Piece, is the talking about it to other people in the community and my friends and everything. That is why I love One Piece. So yeah, you got me hyped, you got me talking. Thank you, Oda. That was great. Gold tier chapter. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!